Ron back here from Ron's YouTube channel where we cover drones, GoPros, Insta360s, Pocket 2 cameras, and all sorts of various tech related around drones. But today is a drone video, and specifically on the DJI Mini 3 Pro. And we've become kind of a Mini 3 Pro channel, to be honest, here lately. But okay, we woke up this morning, and this is June 30th, 2022, Eastern Standard, Daylight Saving Time, Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. And there, I went to the App Store, the the Apple App Store. It doesn't matter what App Store, but and there was an update for the DJI Fly app. It was version 1.6.8, and it was a 475.4 megabit file. And here's some of the things what were added. I'm not going to read every single word here. I'll put this kind of a screenshot in here for you to look at. Add support for using focus track, quick shots, drone, rocket, helix, yada yada yada, hyperlapse in portrait mode for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. So we know the Mini Pro was the first, not the first drone, but the first main drone to have portrait mode in, but it was not able to do these advanced quick shot modes before. Now it is. Okay, it adds a 2-second shutter to the hyperlapse. Previously, it would only go down to 3 seconds. A lot of people love their 2-second. It adds a USB mode to the Mini 3 Pro where you can just connect it right into your computer through the USB and move files over directly like it's an external hard drive. That function was in some other drones, including the Mavic 3. It updates aircraft and remote controller firmware to the latest version to use the above function, so you have to update everything. Add support for centering remote controller as the indicator. I don't know what that means. Fixes certain issues and bug fixes, the thing people hate to see when it talks about bug fixes. So, okay, now that's the first shoe that dropped. So here's the second shoe. Okay, folks, here's the second shoe that dropped today. Also,
please check it on the map.
She's talking to me. Also, the drone and the controller got an update today too. So let me go over here and show you. Hit the 3 dots. We go to the about, and here we're going to show you the numbers here. I'm going to read them to you here. We're at firmware 01.00.0200. We're at RC firmware 01.01.000, and the app version is 1.68, which I think we said in the Fly Safe database is 01.00.01.27, and that did not get updated today. Just the firmware, the RC, and the app. So you can see it all right there. If I can focus in. I don't think I can focus in good enough. You can see the numbers. I'll put the numbers down below in the, the section, comment section of the video. Not the comment section, but where I write notes in the subject, we'll call it. So let's go back to the big screen here. And also there's talk about this controller, the DJI RC, now being able to work with the Mavic 3. And if you go into your profile here, and sorry, I don't think this is there's focus best I can get. If you go into profile there and you go up to device management, you see that I'm connected to the Mini 3 Pro right now. You can see the dot up there, but you can see the Mavic 3 is one of the choices. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Is one of the choices now, Mavic 3, but also the Air 2S. And the Mini 2 are in here too. Now, I forget, folks, if I ever looked at this before. All these other drones could have been in there before the update. I do not know that. Maybe they just got added. But the one that we're pretty sure is gonna work with us now is the Mavic 3. The other two drones, it was no mention of them working any of the rumors or anything, or even on the DJI website. I do want to confirm that this control, the DJI RC, is now on sale at DJI.com. It's available to buy as a standalone item for $309, and it does say in the notes for it that it is compatible with the Mavic 3. whether this update made this unit compatible with the Mavic 3, I haven't tested that yet. I will get around to testing that later on today. I do want to put this out there. I did the update off the air about an hour ago, and I did the update, in my office with the air conditioner on, but no additional fans or anything like that. Just the air conditioner set like at 70, and the room was when someone shining in a window on it, it was normal lighting situation. And I'm going to say the firmware update took about 5 minutes to complete. The drone rebooted a couple times, the controller rebooted, and the drone never overheated on the desktop. Never got any warnings about overheating. It never felt particularly warm on the desktop. I did not do anything additionally to cool it, so I haven't seen. I saw the very first update I did on it. I saw it get a little warm, but then after the last firmware update that kind of turned the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and some other things off during the update process, there were no issues at all this time. So I think that the overheating issues while it's doing updates, whatever, running, just running on desktop, but pretty much I think in the past now, at least they are with my model. So I did want to get that in there. So okay, real fast, back to the actual firmware update itself. We talked a little bit about what the app notes said. That was 1.6.1.6.8. Now this is the firmware, which we said it once already, but we're going to say it one more time. 01.00.0200, and it's a 1060.14 megabit file to upload. So it took about 5 minutes on my, in my testing. I'm not going to read everything off here because it could be here all day, but I'll just read the first couple things off. It added support for focus track, quick shots, drone, yada, 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 which we mentioned before, optimized anti-interference ability and transmission distance of image transmission systems. That was not mentioned in the app thing. So, okay, they are addressing the people who have issues with signal issues and range issues. I have neither, but they are addressing it. Some people have had it and still experience it. See our friend Sean over there, photography. He has a couple videos on what was going on with his unit. So, okay, they added a 2-second option for hyperlapse, which we mentioned. Okay, it increased the stability of videos when using hyperlapse. That didn't mention that, so I wasn't aware the hyperlapse was unstable, but now it's more unstable. They increased the dynamic range of the hyperlapse, so more dynamic range is always good. It added support for continuous autofocus, AFC, as they usually put on traditional DSLR cameras during video recording. So that's good. Increased camera speed when taking photos. So that's good too. It's a whole laundry list of things here. I'll try to get them posted in the comments or down below, or maybe we'll run through them. This is kind of a quick and dirty video that lets you know the update is out. It adds, a lot of, really good features, especially, the ability to do all the quick shot modes or most of the quick shot modes in the vertical video. And again, fixing if it fixes the signal and range issues for the people that are having it, that's great too. And again, the fact that we now should be compatible with a Mavic 3 on a DJI RC would be a big deal to most people, because you can go to DJI.com right now, right this minute, and you'll find the DJI RC for sale over there for $309. Available to order right now, but don't wait too long. These things could go like hotcakes to sell out, but it is available. I just checked before I started making this video here. So, and down below it says it's compatible with Mavic 3. So I'm figuring this firmware did it, but I will kind of confirm that later on when I try to bind the DJI RC with the Mavic 3. So, okay, that's it on this quick and dirty review here. Not review, just kind of update on what's going on today. It's a big day. We knew something was coming on the 30th or the 1st, so it looks like it's happened on the 30th. So this is all great news. I'll try to get out later on today and test fly the Mini 3 Pro with all this new firmware, app update, controller updates and see if everything's still flying good, if things are actually better, how these modes are working. I can't really test the signal strength and range issues because I was good before, but I guess I could test if I have any, if it works worse than it did before. So, and again, I don't have any overheating at all, whether it sits on the desktop and things, whether it flies. I don't see any overheatings. I'll check to see if it overheats now. Now that I applied the updates, but I did not have it before. So yeah, so that's it. We will, don't forget the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. Remember the thanks button. You can donate a little bit to the channel to keep us, getting new stuff in review. And that's it. And, fly them if you got them, folks.